क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो तारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever whenever whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Am I audible to all? Don't tell after the lecture is over.
Increase the volume. Yeah, increase.
You increase the volume. Or else you can move your ears. Then you can hear. Testing, testing, testing. Increase the volume. Is it better? Increase little more. Is it okay?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Last bench.
Yes.
Good. Now leave it there. I think they can hear. Even if you don't hear, it makes no difference, either to you or to me. Because life is a time pass. When you take this happy mantra in your life, you will have no relational issues in your life. Life has got two aspects. One is activity, second is knowledge. If the actions are supported by the knowledge, the actions will be different. And if the actions are supported by ignorance, the results will be different. So, when we live under the influence of the illusion of wisdom, there are many illusions. One of the most difficult to conquer is the illusion of wisdom. What is the illusion of wisdom? I know everything. Don't teach me. Illusion of wisdom. Now that wisdom cannot be conquered. And such people suffer silently throughout life. Come back to Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna was talking all the wisdom to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Because Bhagavan Krishna doesn't know anything. See? So, he started telling, if this war happens, what will happen? So many things will happen. People will die. There will be bloodshed. Bhagavan Krishna didn't know all these things. And thereafter, there will be, the giants will be killed in the war. Only ladies will be left. Then there will be other forces attacking, and there will be crossbreeding. And because of the crossbreeding, our purity of culture and everything will be destroyed. Those who died, they cannot go to the Swarga or the heaven because there is nobody to do the Pindadan. Oh, Krishna, 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 what a terrible things are happening. Is this thinking or imagination? He has taken for granted. And therefore, he was trying to be good to suggest that this war should not be fought. And then, Visrujya Sasaram Chapam, giving up everything, and he became frustrated. Now to that Arjun, Bhagavan Krishna starts. See, this is how the spurious, wise people suffer in life and they make others suffer. So he was trying to show that he is so concerned about the society, see, on the basis of his wrong understanding. So Bhagavan Krishna has to deal with such a person. This is how our relations should be established in life. Bhagavan starts that Ashocha nanva shochastvam prajna vadamsya bhashase. Arjun, you are talking like a wise man. What does it mean? See, I'll tell you, there are 108 jokes in Bhagavad Gita. If you have got WQ, you know WQ? No? You know IQ? What is IQ? Intelligence quotient. WQ is wit quotient. There is a difference between wit and jokes. You know, in USA you have that one series, American Joke Video, something like that, isn't it? And what are the jokes? Dumb. Somebody was going, somebody threw the skin of the banana, he slipped there and hey. That is not wit. See, what is the wit? Wit is this. Arjun, you are talking like a wise man. What does it mean? Very subtle. Those who talk like a wise man, they are otherwise. See? And who is a wise man? Bhagavan defines. See? Ashocha nano shochastam prajna vadamsya bhashase gatasuna gatasuscha nanu shochanti panditaha. So wise people are those who are not miserable because of two things. Which are the two things? When somebody dies, they are not miserable. And also, this is the wit. Those who have got little bit of WQ, they will catch this. Wise people do not cry, do not become miserable when somebody dies, and also when somebody doesn't die. See how subtle it is? Ignorant people are miserable for both the conditions. See, that person died, he was such a nice person, but this fellow doesn't die also. Miseries are expression of the height of foolishness. See, friends, therefore, we have to again and again insist ourselves, do not justify you are miserable under any conditions. And when we are miserable, we do not like who are happy around us. See, one example I tell you, which happened in Delhi. After my talk was over, my talk is only one theme, be happy. That's the only theme of the whole scriptures. So, when my talk was over, one lady, Punjabi lady, must be in her late 60s or so, round figure, no sharp corners, duk 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 she came, and as if she wanted to catch my collar, therefore I don't have collar. And she said, Swamiji, what is this all the time? Be happy, be happy, be happy. Get married and show, be happy. So marriage is a license to be miserable. Therefore, friends, those who are touch me not brand, you know touch me not brand? There is one shrub which we call touch me not. The moment you touch it, something happens, easy, they are by default miserable. Therefore, if we want to have perfect relations with the world, do not justify you are miserable under any condition. See, friends, if I walk out from here straight away, nobody will bother. But while walking, if I start limping, oh God, what happened, what happened? If you come earlier and ask me, why will I do this drama? See, friends, Bhagavad Gita's yoga, don't run after Patanjali. Bhagavan Krishna yoga you take. Then you know how to relate in this world with everybody. Bhagavan Krishna's yoga is what? It is so simple, it's not difficult. Tam vidyat dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sannitam. What is yoga? Yoga is that when miseries come in our life, we do not become miserable. This is the yoga. How simple it is. Now for this you don't have to go to a yoga studio. You get homemade miseries. You people are all the time concerned. Swamiji, this is homemade, that is homemade. In somebody's house, I was taking food and pickles were there. I am very fond of pickles. Achar khane se vichar अच्छे होते हैं. So I was enjoying the pickle and I asked, I said, Mama, this pickle is so tasty. Which company it is? Swamiji, it is not company. It is homemade. What a pride of homemade things. So why do you go to Himalayas and different ashrams to do sadhana? You get homemade miseries. Life becomes simple. So this is the yoga we have to practice. Tam vidya dukkha sai yoga. When the miseries come in our life, see, you refuse to be miserable. That's it. Viyogam. Can there be simpler spiritual life and continue in relational existence? Now how to do that? See? Only simple technique. Sa nishchena yoktavyaha. Make a firm resolution. May what happen, never become miserable. Now here there is a subtle point, be attentive. Miseries come and thereafter whether we become miserable or not is our choice. See? So exercise your freedom. God cannot make us miserable if we do not cooperate with the miseries. Now these days the things have changed. Earlier, when we used to come to USA, that time they used to give us a very long immigration form and so many questions on that. See? Are you a member of a terrorist organization? Options are given, yes, no. Do you carry a lot of money with you? Options are yes or no. So many questions. And you have a freedom to tick mark. Exactly the same way. When we come in this world, Brahmaji hands over us immigration form. And it is written on that immigration form. Anityam asukham lokam imam prapya. You are entering the miserable world of tragedies and difficulties. Question is asked, do you want to be miserable? Options are given, yes and no. Those who have tick mark, yes, Bhagavan will say tathastu, and all the miseries of the world will come to you free. And if you refuse to be miserable, even God cannot make you miserable. See? And what are the problems of relational existence? I am miserable because of him or her, and therefore I don't think we can continue. We want to separate. See? Once a couple from Dubai probably came to meet me in Mumbai. And Swamiji, we want to take your advice. I said, first of all, I am going for my satsang now. So you come and listen to satsang. That is the fees. Listen to satsang. Thereafter you ask your question. So they came, attended the satsang, and we came back. I said, yes, now tell me what is your question. Swamiji, we had come with a question, but now we have changed our mind. I said, what was the question? What is the change? Let me know. They say, we came to take advice from you how to do divorce according to Hindu tradition. How can you be miserable when such cartoons are plentifully available in this world? Divorce according to Hindu tradition. Now what happened? Now we have understood where we were wrong. After listening to the satsang, where we were wrong, we are immediately caught hold of. Therefore, I have decided not to divorce. I said, I am so sorry, I have changed your plans. See, friends. Now, what was their problem? Their problem was I versus you. Remember, friends, problems cannot be solved. We have to dissolve the problems. It is something like solving the problem is what? आकाश से टपके खजूर पे लटके. No problem has an absolute solution because it is a rule. In the relative world, there cannot be absolute solution. We have to compromise. We have to adjust. This is the only way to make our relationship with the whole world cheerfully and happily. Living at zero expectation level. See. And this can happen if you have got this WQ. One of my friend, a Marwadi, we were in Coimbatore. We went to some beautiful place, some mountain. We went there, had darshan of that various gods. And while coming, it was so hot. So my friend told his wife, hey, go and get some water for Swamiji. He was driving, I was sitting next to him, his wife was sitting behind. So she went, old lady, went, got one bottle of water. He straight away became angry with her. Are Bewakoof, get cold water, it is so hot. When she said like that, he said like that, she told Swamiji, have you heard? He calls me Bewakoof before anybody, even in front of you. He abused me. I said, Mama, I agree with him. You also? I said, yes. How come? I said, if you are wise, you will never marry him. Now it is okay. Both of them settled their account. Friends, don't take life too seriously. Somebody calls you fool and you become, you agree with it. That means what? Somebody has recognized you. See, one of my weaknesses is I don't remember anybody's names. See. So, once somebody was driving me, I said, hey Mahatma ji, jaldi chalo yaar, we are getting late. He said, Swamiji, don't call me Mahatma ji. Where I am Mahatma? I said, Bewakoof, jaldi chal. When I said, Bewakoof, jaldi chal, he was not angry. He was surprised. How come Swamiji also knows? That means everybody must have been calling you by that name. Friends, don't make issues out of small little things. See? Now tell me, all of you are here, well settled. Who among you is miserable because you could not become President of America? No. Our misery is, in the morning, they didn't give me a cup of tea. Are daridri, if you want to be miserable for something great. See, friends, therefore, if we really want to lead a purposeful, cheerful life, don't take life seriously. What is the seriousness in life? I want to win. No. There is a joy in getting defeated. If you learn this simple principle, then I told you yesterday, today, and I'll tell every day. Learning from every single experience of our life is spiritual practice. You don't have to go to any big place, no. See, friends, external guru cannot help you. See? Food is where? In the plate. Where is the hunger? In the pet. By looking at the food, by reading the menu, your hunger will not be satiated. Where is the Guru? Outside. We frame him and crucify him. Hang there, don't come down. Now what is the Guru? Guru is like the plate which contains all the knowledge and wisdom. So that plate of Guru with the food of knowledge and wisdom is outside. It has to go inside. And how it can go? If we learn from every single experience of our life. Take this as your lifestyle. All our relations will be our great Guru. See, friends? And then what will happen? Then we will have reverential attitude towards everyone. Because now we are not concerned about victory or defeat. Now take an example. When we are not concerned about victory and defeat, these are simple things which can be practiced by anybody. See, one of my professional hazard is I have to go and take food in various houses. And worse than that, I have to praise that it is good. How many times I have to tell lies? Therefore, I do the japa. Hey Bhagavan, I had told so many lies, therefore I chant Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. So, when I went to somebody's house, the food was not ready. So the mother told, Swamiji, 15-20 minutes more. I said, okay, I won't go without taking food. I'll wait. They had a son, maybe about 8 years or so. He said, Swamiji, we'll play carom. I said, I don't know that game. You play. No, you have to play. Now I have to take food in his house. How can I say no? I said, okay. Now he was expert, but I was taking. And I don't know. So then I invoke my Guru in my heart. And then I said, okay, I will also teach you. What do you think? So when my turn came, I asked him, hey, whose picture is that? He looked that side. I took 2-3. See? Theft is a crime if it is proved. If it is not proved, it is not a crime. Source, politicians. See? With so much of money, they still move happily in the world. It's not proved I am a criminal. Till then, enjoy. So when I did once or twice, third time I was caught. Then he started crying. Mummy, Swamiji is a cheat. I said, you have learned later, but now I will not do. Okay? Again we started. And when we were just playing, he was winning. That time his mother told, Swamiji, food is ready. I said, forget about it. Let's go and eat food. He said, no. Now I am winning. I have to complete the game. Now learn from this simple example. For me, till the food is ready, the game was a time pass. For the child, it was an issue of victory and defeat. Learn, life is not meant for victory or defeat. Life is meant for a time pass. You can never be miserable. One youngster asked me this question on some airport. He said, Swamiji, how come you are here? I said, by default. You keep on moving everywhere, give lectures, but people don't change. Don't you feel bad about it? I said, why should I feel bad? On the contrary, I don't want them to change. They should continue like this. Do you know look at me. I am handsome than that fellow. When you look here and there, I feel jealous. See, this is how human mind is. So, do you know the prayers of the doctors? Sarve bhavantu roginaha. Whenever a doctor sees a healthy person, they become angry. Healthy kahi ka? They want unhealthy people. Then only they survive. Exactly the same way, we don't like wise people. So, I don't want anybody to change because of my lectures. Then only I can maintain my business. But if I imagine, because of my talks people will change, he failed, do you think I will succeed? Then why are you doing this thing? Time pass. Friends, whatever I am talking, who is the first listener? Me. If my talks will not influence me, will it influence others? So when I take life as a time pass, thereafter I have no agenda. Living 100% now and here, and that's all. What will happen after that is not my business. See? Otherwise, if I do this thing, this will happen, then that will happen, and then I will be happy. So what we are doing? We are unknowingly postponing our happiness. See, if we want to maintain our relations happily, there is only one simple way. Bhagavad Gita tells in the 2nd chapter. See, Arjuna was like you and me, constantly arguing. After having given the basis of happy relations, what was the basis? Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo tato yuddhayo yujjasva naivam papam avapsasi. See, whenever we do anything in our life, what are the possible outcomes? Victory or defeat? When there is a victory, it is a gain. Defeat, it is a loss. When there is a gain, we are happy. When there is a loss, we are miserable. Bhagavan says, Same krutva. Meaning what? When there is a victory, don't jump out of your skin. And when there is a defeat, don't bury yourself in the soil. You must have seen these tennis players or cricket fellows. When they get a good point, if they fail, with the same hand they break that racket. What kind of cheap life? Maintain equanimity. And to maintain that equanimity, we have to put efforts. Now be attentive. Maintaining equanimity, what does it mean? It means wisdom. See, can it be possible? Yes, if we are little bit aware about our experiences. Now be very attentive. I am taking you deeper in yourself. I see the red color, vision do not become red. I see the green color, vision does not become green. Vision is illuminating every color, not getting influence. I see a man, vision doesn't become masculine. See a woman, doesn't become feminine. Meaning, what is the rule? Rule is illuminator is not influenced by what is illumined. Simple rule. Now tell me, what sadhana anybody will have to do when we look at this world and we do not get influenced by them? Do we have to do anything? We don't have to do anything. This is our natural status. But this we have to invoke. Because we have forgotten, we have not recognized this. Therefore, one of our Mahamantra is what? Dekho suno mat bolo. See? What is the world? Our Upanishads tell, world is what? Asti bhati priya nama rupa iti pancha amshakam. Adyatrayam brahma rupam jagad rupam tatodvayam. The world is Satchidananda, the substratum, and on that substratum is superimposed name and the form. So out of that substratum is the reality, name and form is the world. Like gold is the substratum, And ornament is the name and the form. Out of these two, names and forms are the world, gold is the reality. If this is clear, then how the world enters in us? The world enters in us in the form of either the name or the form. There is nothing more than this. See, when we close our eyes, all forms disappear. See? The divisions, the multitude has no existence when I close my eyes. Then, when I close my ears, all the sounds disappear. Where the forms and the sounds do not influence us. That is, we come back to our divine nature. Like in deep sleep. In deep sleep, there is nothing to see. In deep sleep, there is nothing to hear. Therefore, in deep sleep, there is no sense of otherness. And because there is no sense of otherness, there is no enmity, there is no friendship, there is only bliss. And because in deep sleep it is bliss, therefore we snore. Happiness expresses as noise. See? Whenever the marriages are conducted, are they conducted in a silent mode? These two people are getting married, let us observe silence. No. Whenever you are happy, you are one with the divine. And a person who is allowing his divinity to express, he can never have any bad relations with anybody, like the gold does not have good or bad relations with any ornament. Because gold knows they are in me, but I am not in them. When the ornaments are created, nothing is created for the gold, it continues to be. But for us, ornaments are very valuable. And when the ornaments are melted away, there is no loss to the gold. Gold is like that. Exactly the same way. When we are awake, identified with the body, this world is created. When we are not identified with the body as in deep sleep, where we are, when we are, and what we are. We are only happy. Again and again we reflect on this. Then we come to know that going through the experiences is one thing, and getting identified with the experience and becoming an experiencer is the samsara. Therefore, what will be the way to establish good relations in this world? Let the experience be there, good or bad, but don't become an experiencer. How it is possible? See, how do we become experiencer? This is what our mantra tells. When we see the things, forms, we have comment. If we do not comment, only seeing is happening. No friends, no enemies. As a result, no impressions on the mind. When we hear, if we don't comment, then nobody is born. Remaining in the status of nobody is the only way when we never have wrong relations with anybody. But what happens? We want to prove something to somebody. See? Therefore, we have to maintain our equanimity. Those who are disturbed because of others, they are the fools of the highest order. Why we should be disturbed because of others? You be happy. And when you are happy, then only you can help others. If others are miserable, you also join with them in Jugalbandi or what? No. Relax, relax, relax. Keep the equanimity intact. That is the meaning of whole Bhagavad Gita. If you want to summarize in one word, It is samatvam yoga uchyate. All the experiences of our life are only this. Let the equanimity be not compromised. कोई निंदो कोई वंदो कोई कैसे कहो रे राम सांगे प्रीत बांधी होत जैसे होत रे. So to that boy I told, I said, look here, I keep on moving round the world, round the year, not for a day, for years and years. What do I get? I get nothing. Then why do I do that? Time pass. Stagnant water rots. Moving waters do not rot. Keep moving. See, friends. And this, for this, a simple rule is there. This, देखो सुनो मत बोलो. No comments, no evaluation, no nothing. Let our mind be evolved to the status of a mirror. What a mirror does. Supports everything that comes in front. Rejects nothing. But at the same time, doesn't get influenced by anything that is reflected in the mirror. If the reflection is that of the fire, the reflection of the fire doesn't burn the mirror. If it is that of the waters, it doesn't become wet. Is it not our state? When I see the green color, eyes do not become green. What sadhana I have to do? Sadhana is this only. I don't like green color. I like red color. Samsara begins. Therefore, we have to rise above these personal likes and dislikes. And if we want to rise above, the technique is dekho suno mat bolo. No comments, no evaluation, no suggestion, no nothing. Mind remains at peace. See, friends. And therefore, that peaceful mind is consciousness. In this experience, experiencer is not born. Experiencer-less experience is Paramatma. And when we are established in this wisdom, then we move in this world, everywhere, but at peace. See, friends. Otherwise, we are dependent on so many things. Upar wala so nahi raha hai. He is taking care of us. But all the time, that worry, the tension, and then that worry, tension is poured on others. If you are at peace, you will be at peace with everybody. Like the mirror is at peace with whatever comes in front. In the same manner, we have to develop that faculty that we stop reacting in our life. Reactions are our creation and they are born out of height of foolishness. When this world was not like this. See? But these questions, which have no meaning, why the world is so bad, Swamiji? So what can I tell? When this world was not like this. See? In Satyayug, there were two Rakshasas, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu. Then in Treta Yug, there were Ravan, Kumbhakarna, and many Rakshasas. Then in Dwapar Yug, Duryodhan, Dushyasan, Dhritarashtra. In Kali Yug, we are all there. What is new in this world? This has always been like this. There is nothing new in this world. But then, why the world is so bad? I don't think the world was worse than this any time. Is it really? Yes, there can't be worse than this thing. Okay, let us think. Friends, all problems can be sorted out by proper thinking. Problems are the children of wrong thinking. We have to correct it. Then I ask him, I said, tell me, do you think earlier the world was not bad? I don't think. Okay. Later the world will not be bad. It can't be worse than this. So, okay. Earlier you were there? No, I was not there. Later you will be there? No, I will not be there. Now the world is horrible because you are there. You disappear. The world is so beautiful. See? It is in the same world Bhagavan Shankaracharya lived. It is in the same world all the great masters lived. They have never condemned this world because they knew how to have happy relationship with everything and everybody. And that can happen only if the ice cubes dissolve in the waters. What is the water? At home, in every container. Let it be a petri dish, comfortable. Let it be a test tube, comfortable. Let it be a capillary tube, comfortable. But ice cubes keep anywhere their own personality and suffer. Therefore, if we want to maintain happy relations, we have to adjust ourselves everywhere. And we can adjust if we do not have a strong personality. See, friends, the strong personality demands recognition. See, this is where we suffer in life and we make others suffer. There is nobody who is inferior than us. Everybody is superior than us. Keep this attitude. About this I tell you. How these simple things you can learn and grow wise. We were going by bus to Badrinath many years before, 2 bus loads. And at Rudraprayag, we took a halt, break, and nice bright sun, cold weather. So somebody gave me a cup of tea. I was enjoying. So there was a group of many pilgrims. So one lady came, did namaskar. So namaskar. Second came, third came. Then there was one doctor. She was in our group. She says, Swamiji, these people come and do namaskar to you. How do you feel? When unknown people come and do namaskar, how do you feel? I said, please hold my cup of tea, don't drink it. Then the next lady who was going to do namaskar, I said, Mama, stop. She stopped. She is my mother, so I touch her feet. If you do namaskar to me, you will get 1 kilogram of merit. If you touch my mother's feet, you get 1 ton of merit. Now you decide. This row diverted. And I took my cup of tea and went away. And she was nailed one after another, one after another, one after another. And when our time of departure came, she became so angry in searching me, and I was running away. I knew what is coming. See? Then she said, why you did like this? I said, Mama, don't get angry. You ask me a question. When unknown people do namaskar, how do you feel? That time I told, learn one principle. The one who gives respect is benefited than the one who receives the respect. We go and stand before the Lord, do namaskar. Do you think God is benefited? We are benefited. So what is the simplest way of maintaining good relations? Respect everybody. Not because of, but in spite of. Don't have any notion that I am superior. कल के बच्चे क्या समझता है? No, 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 no. But this is what happens with many of us. We condemn others. They don't understand anything. And therefore, we get hurt in life. Therefore, friends, this reverential attitude towards everything keeps your mood always in a proper balance. And then the meaning of every mantra of Bhagavad Gita will be different. Then that Bhagavad Gita will be lived by us. Now it is only in the books. And we only give lectures on Bhagavad Gita. Krishna said that, Krishna said that. What you have to say? They are not giving me sufficient dakshina. Are daridri. Brahma Jnana is for not paid. You will get hunger even if you don't do anything. Brahma Jnana is for, it is a channel by which you can express happiness in life. That is the meaning of Bhagavad Gita, this slok which I wanted to tell you. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Remember a few things which are very important to keep our relations in tune with the divine. Number one, whatever we do, nobody needs us. When we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. When we will leave this world, there will be nothing lacking. But ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. I have done so much, I have done so much. To come out of this catch, one simple technique. Whatever we do, it is our need. And when we are a needy person, we cannot be arrogant. And when you are not arrogant, you are at peace with yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. That arrogance creates a personality which demands recognition. And if the recognition is not given, they become miserable. And if you are miserable, you will make others also miserable. See, whatever we do in life, nobody needs us. It's our need. Take this, today's takeaway. See, friends, how simple it is. But if we are doing anything because it is our need, then apply this particular principle here. We have to live 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. No choice. Now the question is, how do we live? Do we carry the burden of life or we celebrate every moment of life? See? And if we want to celebrate, then the foundation is this, that we are in need to do anything in this world. Nobody needs us. See, friends, many parents, elders, they get miserable because of their children. Because this basic is not understood. What is the basic? Who needs whom? When they get married, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, no child, then they start running from pillar to post. And then they get a child. So who needs whom? Parents need the children or the children need the parents? If you are looking after your children, you are not obliging them. But instead of that, what an arrogance comes. I have done so much for them, but now see, now in the old age, they don't take care of me because they don't need you. And because of these expectations, we become miserable in life. You have played your game, retire now. But we keep on sitting on the head throughout life. See, friends, it's so important to understand that whatever we do in our life, nobody needs us. Like I come over here. See, my boss does not invite me here. I have to tell, Papa, I want to come during this time. He said, no, Swami, this time we are not here. You come sometime else. Then when should I come? He doesn't say you come. I have to ask him. Because it is my need. If you are not there, am I going to talk to the wall or what? The day you take this principle in your life, whatever we do in our life, it is our need. you will have humility, you will have zero expectations, and then one principle you will discover: we have no right on anybody in this world. Write off your rights right away before they perform your rights right now. Whole attitude towards life will change. But then there are so many expectations. I have done this thing, I have done that thing, it should happen, that should happen. Nothing will happen. So when we live with this attitude, then it is our need. Whatever we do, nobody needs us. There cannot be arrogance, there will be humility, submission, smile, happiness. You have to understand this principle. See, your visa, your passport goes throughout the world everywhere. But some, like our passport, doesn't go everywhere. So we have to get the visa and all that. And then when we go in front of the immigration officer, what is our behavior? Hello, good morning, good evening, how are you? They don't need us. We need to enter that country. Do we talk arrogantly with them? Not this year, last year, when I landed in Washington DC, Dulles Airport, whatever was the reason, we were about 300-400 people in the queue. And immigration officers was only one. All of them just walked away. They said, we can't do more than this. Enough, we have worked more than 8-10 hours, we can't. They went away. And whoever was in charge, that poor lady was thinking what to do here and there, this thing, that thing. And 300-400 people standing in queue, silence. No jhagda, no argument, no nothing. Because all wanted to enter this country, isn't it? If they had made some mess, they would have bundled and thrown away. See, friends, remember this principle. Nobody needs us. It is our need that we do something to somebody. When we give something offering to Bhagwan, do you think he needs our few dollars? Then it is our need. The day you take this attitude in all your relations, the net result will be we will never have a sense of failure in our life. When we give something to the Lord, are we evaluating Him? No. It is our fulfillment. The more we recognize these simple principles, that our life is here only for expressing happiness. That's the only purpose. Like this mic. Mic has no purpose. It is kept in the box, it is lying there. No purpose. Then who has the purpose? Who holds the mic? He has the purpose. Now it doesn't matter whether the mic is held for a discourse or for a disco. It makes no difference to the mic. But then which mic will come between me and you? That mic which does not have its own agenda. What is the agenda of the mind? Mic? The electronic onkar. Or it will keep on clearing its own throat. Kar, 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 kar. Then what will happen? We will remove that mic. Exactly the same way. Mic means Maya ka karya. In the same way, we are the mics. We have no purpose in our life. Purpose He has, who has created this mic. And this mic should be like what? It doesn't have any of its purpose. And therefore Bhagavad Gita tells, Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripuratmana. The only purpose that we are here, we should be such a perfect instrument that He will choose us Like we have chosen this mic. In the same manner, let him choose us. And he can choose if we have no personal agenda. Then he can express. And what will be the expression of God, Paramatma? Only happiness, only bliss. See, friends. And happiness, bliss doesn't mean like the laughing club, all the time, being dumb. Living in wisdom. Whether somebody wants to listen to us or not, we keep on talking. See, friends. Many times people say, Swamiji, you are very particular. Only 1 hour you talk and then stop. Yesterday also this boss asked, Swamiji, should we continue for 1.5 hours? I said, 1 hour is enough. Why? Before you come and put a tape on my mouth, better I should keep quiet. These are so simple things in life. Where we are not required, we should not. Where we are not required to give comment, we should not. Dekho suno mat bolo. You will be always invited throughout the world, and your relations will be relationless relationship. See, friends. Then you are at home with everybody, in every place, in every situation. Like the water is everywhere at peace. No place, no nothing is abnormal. And as a result, when you are at peace, our vision changes. Everything looks beautiful. See? But if we are frustrated, then everything looks horrible. See, like the example I gave you, if I am miserable, if somebody is happy, I become more miserable. इनको क्या होता है? शादी करो? अरे यार, are you getting married to justify that you are miserable or what? See, friends, slowly and steadily we come to this point. Relations can be best if we change. World cannot change. Now the last important thought. We have the driving license. Because we have driving license, does it mean that the traffic will be proper? We have to be perfect. And if we are leading our life with this understanding, that wherever there is a breach in relationship, we are so squarely responsible for that. Don't blame others. Change yourself. And what is the change? Change is very simple. If you remain in a happy disposition, everybody likes you. If you go everywhere and start talking, whether the other person wants to listen or not, go on talking. One of my good friend, he told me this thing, Swamiji, you only 1 hour. See, when I give lectures, then he told example, that I started in the morning 9 o'clock, I continued up to evening 4 o'clock. I said, very good, no. Now what do you have to say? I say, you may talk, but who listens? 9 to 4. Pagal ho gaye kya? See, friends, learn this. When we relate with anybody, we have to remain alert. Thus far, not further. This line we have to draw. If we don't, then we are sorted out as unko mat bulana. People avoid us. Why? Because unwanted involvement. Keep away and yet be with everybody. Distant living and close relationship is the only formula by which we can remain happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.